I built 8 apps alone, and only one of them made money. Here's what actually matters. So basically, if you know me, my name is Lord Luke. My real name is Luke, and I've been building apps for the past 6 to 7 months. I've been pretty inactive on YouTube because I've been building apps. And here's what I've realized. So I've shipped 3 apps on the App Store, and then I shipped one app for myself, basically. There has been other projects that I have built, like TryBB2 and etc. But these are just the ones that I have built with AI so far. And it's a lot. So I went a little far fetched, as you can tell. So as you can see, I had 3 real apps, 3 real outcomes. And what I realized is that I was pivoting out of these apps because of the pure fact that I wasn't making money. Like my last app, I only made money because I freaking bought that app. So I had to cancel and refund. This is a little ridiculous. And it shows that you can get K impressions. And without a community, you'll have no revenue because everything is just so disjointed. And that's why alignment is so important, right? And I thought that vibe coding was this advantage that I could do. And sure, it did help me just build a ton of stuff and just be creative. But it just wasn't the mode because there wasn't any community to really just help me with this. And with TikTok, everything's fragmented. You see a video that is under a minute long, and then you see a funny video, and then you see some news, and then you see blah, 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 blah. It's very hard to convince someone to really just give their honest feedback and just help you in this fragmented, algorithm dependent, one way attention system that TikTok is. And it just makes so much sense to have a community where you have users you see every day. You have trust. You have a platform to launch things. You have this feedback loop where that feedback can be used to improve the community. And as long as you keep working on this community, you can grow it and it can actually be very beneficial. And without a room, all that feedback just goes through waste. And it's kind of just counterintuitive and just a waste of time, right? I want that feedback to really just benefit me in my career. But instead, I'm just being very dope oriented and building things for the sake of building things and not really doing it for myself. And that's why I think it's important to have a community in the first place, to actually have somewhere to launch things. Because a lot of people are just not aware of just how your app works. And when you have a community and you have a place, people can really understand just like what you're trying to do. And I think that because of this, I want to share like 6 rules. Build where you can actually connect through a community or YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now. Use open source models to kind of just build an MVP with a website before you just go into iOS apps because it just takes so much effort and time when you can build a community and that community can just help you build a product that you can really just ship and give value to people, and then value will come back to you. And then you want to just ship things that you're confident about. Just don't ship things that you wouldn't sell to your kids. If you have an unethical app idea or software, should your kids really be buying that? Probably not. So that's why you want to just ship the wow moment before the paywall so that people can actually be impressed and then pay for the value. And then don't LARP. Like, actually promise what you produce. Like, LARPing is just so counterintuitive. Like, just see so many people, not show their face and like they made this certain amount, when in reality, they're just lying to make a couple of $100. And it's like, what's the point? And lastly, which is what I'm struggling to do, is just building a community before your next software. And that's why I'm here, just to really just express the pains that I have been through creating apps and whatnot. And I just really want to have this connection with my audience for what I build. And it's just really, really hard to do that in this attention deficit. So I think that's the mode, which is to basically have this community just to really just help me out. So I built this called Model Maxing. If you want to join, please do. If not, that's fine with me. But see you in the next video. I hope that I can just produce a lot more content so you guys can just enjoy and really get the most out of it. So, peace.